Hello, everyone, and good afternoon. I am Rebekka, and I will be hosting this session today, all about the Proto-col nutritional range. So we will be diving into the range and a little bit more about Proto-col, giving you a little bit more information about the brand and the products that we do. Before we start, this is a little bit about me, but before we start, what I wanted to do is to find out where you're joining us from and find out what you want to get from today's session so that I can tailor it for each and every single one of you. So let's find out from my first question, is where are you watching from? So whereabouts are you watching from? So I'm going to give you a few minutes to click where you are. Hopefully I've added all the kind of areas in the UK. London and the north so far. Brilliant. Okay. Amazing. Sorry, I'm very new to this still. Still trying to work out. Okay. Stop showing results. Okay. Here we go. So to find out sort of what you're currently using, a little bit of information about if you are using any supplements. So what supplements are you currently recommending to your customers? So you might not be, you might already have a supplement brand, you may already stock Proto-col, or you just need educating further to understand a little bit more. Oh, we've got some Proto-col here. Okay, wonderful. So I'm going to share that with you. So potentially you don't have supplements because you might want to learn a little bit more about it, and that's absolutely fine. I think with supplements, it's quite a new area for a lot of people, and so you need to educate yourself really before you make that decision to recommend to your clients. And so that's what I'm here for today. So I'm going to show you and share with you a little bit more about Proto-col, and most importantly, our wellness products. And wellness is so important, I think, especially during the year that feels like almost a couple of years that we've had of going through a pandemic. And it has made consumers, so therefore your clients, a little bit more aware of what they're putting in their body. And it's not all about just this topical skincare now. It is a little bit more about how can I improve my gut microbiome and how can I improve my skin from what I'm putting in my body internally. And I personally used to suffer with grade 3 acne to grade 4 acne, which is not a nice sort of area to be in. And this is when I was first studying my beauty and skincare courses. And so I learned from a very young age that that supplementation was really important, and not just looking at the usual sort of retinol based products. And so another question that I'd like to ask is, what would you like to get out of today's session? So I'll give you a few minutes to have a little think. So more understanding about how supplements work, how to link products into your treatments that you're currently doing, maybe in your clinic or your beauty salon, retail tips and ideas, or product knowledge. Unfortunately, I think I can make it a choice where you can select a few things, but I've kind of made it a variation of different, just so that I know. I'm just going to give you a few minutes to answer that. Just before we go further as well, there are some, there is a Q&A box that you'll see. I'm not sure whether you're looking on it, whether you're watching on a mobile or a laptop. You can feel free to ask any questions, or you can also say, hey, in the chat box, which should pop up now because I've just said hi. So that will come to you. You can also send it via you know, if you want it to be an anonymous question, that's absolutely fine. I'll be more than happy to help. Okay, retail tips and ideas. Perfect. So we can focus on that as we do the training. Amazing. Okay, so as you know, I'm Rebekka. So I am the skin expert and nutritional expert at Proto-col. So I'm responsible for training every single person in the UK, Ireland, and internationally as well. And I absolutely love this industry that we're in. I'm so glad that it's back open and running as it should be. But things have changed. We can't have as many people in as we used to, so we have to adapt. But it's also really important to make sure we've got the right products in our clinics, in our beauty salons, etc., to make sure that we're providing the right wholesome service and a real sort of 360 approach to skin. And what I love about Proto-col is it really takes that holistic approach to looking at skincare, and therefore, from a therapist point of view, it just really makes sense when you're recommending it. Okay, so haven't done this presentation for a while, so do bear with me. Where are we? So I'm just going to share with you, and hopefully you'll be able to hear this, is just a little short video about Proto-col. This just gives you a real oversight of the brand. Sorry, there's a lorry outside. This is how we have to deal with in this sort of virtual world. It's gone now. This just gives you a little bit of an insight into the brand, who we are, and just really introduces the brand really nicely to you. So I'm going to let that play. And as I said, I really hope that you can, it's on full volume, that you'll be able to hear it. If not, in the chat box, just say I can't hear it and I can edit it.
A life-changing sports injury and a miraculous recovery that defied all odds. This is how Proto-col's story began in 2003. It was collagen that changed James's life and enabled him to return to his sporting career when his doctors said it wouldn't be possible. In 2003, James started Proto-col with one mission: to make collagen accessible for everyone. Proto-col's holistic collagen approach to beauty and wellness has helped people look, feel, and move better ever since. The aging process starts with the loss of collagen. As we age, our collagen reserves deplete and the signs of aging become visible. Our skin loses its elasticity and wrinkles start to form. Our hair gets thinner, our bodies become less flexible, and our joints start to ache. How can you slow down the appearance of aging? The answer is collagen. Collagen is the glue, the structural protein that keeps us together. A healthy lifestyle, a balanced diet, and regular exercise may help preserve our collagen. But we're constantly exposed to external factors that contribute to collagen loss. Not only that, but women lose a massive 30% of their skin collagen during the first 5 years of menopause, accelerating the appearance of aging at a time that's hard enough already. By stimulating the body's own collagen production, we can ensure that our collagen reserves never run out. And Proto-col's clinically proven products do just that, helping you to appear youthful for as long as possible. With millions of products sold worldwide, Proto-col is now the trusted British brand of collagen, loved by our customers and endorsed by aesthetic professionals. True innovators, Proto-col has been leading the collagen revolution with clinically proven ingredients since 2003. Join us and join our collagen transformation.
I always do that, it always comes back onto it. So just to give you an outline of the brand and kind of our values. So Proto-col is led by science and innovation. So whenever we're developing any products or we launch any new products, which we've got some really cool new products coming very soon, we always go on the basis of science and innovation. We're very curious, so we are always looking at the latest innovation and technology. We believe in connectivity. We want to connect with everyone, whether it's direct customers or customers that stock us, you know, in their clinics, salons, or customers like Shop Beautiful that are suppliers of our products, and trust. So trust is really important, and that the reason trust is important is to ensure that the products really do deliver and say what they deliver what they say on the packaging and on the tin, to really offer that full result to the client. So it's not angel dust, that it's products that really truly work. So although we're talking about nutrition, collagen is really the basis and the bread and butter of what we do. So it's always really good to kind of touch on it, just to make you all aware of collagen. So wellness is really important. But collagen is something that is within our entire bodies. So every single customer that you have coming into your beauty salon or to your clinic or your spa will have collagen within their bodies. And the areas that you'll find collagen will be areas such as your hair, your skin, your nails, your muscles, your tendons, your ligaments, your cartilage. So it's completely abundant in every single human being. And it's a key part of the extracellular matrix of connective tissue. Now, unfortunately, and I don't mean to depress you on a Thursday afternoon, we have something called collagen depletion. Yay! Not yay at all. Collagen depletion is a natural part of the aging process that happens to all of us. And that depletion starts from the age of 25, quite young. And it depletes at a rate of about 1.5% every single year. And what that means is our bodies start aging and degrading and losing collagen. And collagen is the structural glue that holds us all together. So as it starts to age, we start to notice fine lines appearing. We start to notice lack of elasticity. We start to notice pigmentations coming through the surface of damage that's been caused over the years. So that aging process really starts. It starts off very, very slowly. Now, as you will have noticed in that video, and a subject that we're very interested in as a brand and a company is menopause. So the first 5 years of menopause, we actually deplete 30% of our collagen reserves. Now, menopause, if any of you have gone through it or you know clients that have gone through it, it's a very horrible part of our life cycle that we have to sort of experience. For some people it's absolutely fine, but some people can go through it quite badly, and you know, it can cause issues to the skin, it can cause health issues. So by supplementing collagen, what you're doing is you're building up your collagen reserves, and you're building up you know, the ability for your skin to really start to see improvements. Now, there are other things that you need to be aware of, and some of these other areas I also have a close interest in, with regards to stress and things like stress, anxiety, depression, because some of these supplements that we'll be going through shortly will actually help with that. So that's where the whole 360 holistic approach comes in, because if you're able to supplement something that is going to help with your cognitive function, then you can also experience that you have the experience in your skin that it starts to improve. You'll also notice people that are very happy will have very good skin, because they've got the right flow going through their body. So other things, nutrient deficiency, people can be quite nutrient deficient and are often recommended by the doctor to be taking supplements. Smoking is a big one. It depletes your vitamin C. And as soon as people give up smoking, that's when their skin brightens up, because that vitamin C is filled back up in their bodies. So they should really be supplementing with a vitamin C if they're not going to quit smoking. High sugar diet, really affects collagen depletion. It's quite a high reason for collagen depletion. Any genetic disorders, and obviously that can be alongside with medication. Excess sun exposure, I'm sure we're all fully aware of the damaging causes that sun gives, but that obviously the sun's kind of gone in at the moment, but yeah, so when the sun is out, but also a day like today where it's cloudy is often more damaging because you've got all that UVA ray really hitting into the skin. We've mentioned menopause, and obviously stress is a massive factor for collagen depletion. So taking collagen supplements will of course help, and they're clinically proven to, but there is another piece of that pie that helps with the whole picture, and that is looking at supplements. So these are your nutritional supplements. So these essentially are your add-ons to collagen supplements. So at the beginning, when we did the poll, some of you wanted to know a little bit more about linking in retail sales and some retail tips. So my first tip for you would be always incorporate nutritional talk into your consultation. So for example, if you're doing any form of consultation, you might be doing a manicure, you might be doing a waxing session, you might be doing a facial, always ask them how are they supplementing their skin, or what are they using to supplement their skin, and how much is their wellness to them on a month, in a month. The reason I always say this is because my well-being is worth quite a lot, and I would always invest in quite a lot. It helps you to build up the picture with them in terms of what they could spend with you, to therefore know which products to recommend. And as you all are all aware, if you're registered and signed up with Shop Beautiful, our prices are really reasonable. So it's not a lot that you're asking, so it's quite accessible for a lot of people, especially, for example, our vitamin D supplement. So the recommended retail price for that is £4.95, which is incredible. So you could pretty much have that sat at your reception desk, and you can be offering that to 100% of your clients. It isn't vegan, but it is a vegetarian supplement, so just so that you're aware. So basically this nutrition range is essentially like our add-on to collagen. Now you might want to start someone on this range who's maybe new to supplementation, or who's thinking about taking some supplements, and then bringing collagen at a later stage. So it's entirely up to you how you do it, and it depends on the client and their needs. But I would always, as I said, from a retail tip point of view, I would always make sure that you mention how are you supplementing your skin, what skincare products are you using to supplement your skin at the moment, especially when you do a skincare treatment or consultation. Feel free to share any questions, or put anything in the chat box if there's anything you want to ask while I'm going through this. I don't mind stopping. This is quite a small range, so we can take our time and ask plenty of questions. So Green Magic is a fusion of 16 powerful superfoods. So why are superfoods important? So superfoods will provide us with all of the nutrients for our gut to help with our gut microbiome. So you may have read up or had a look at things, and there's things all around the place, or maybe read a blog about gut microbiome. So if you imagine your gut as almost the brain to your body, your gut is linked to lots of areas and elements into your body. And if you have a healthy gut, it massively shows on the skin. So if you have a client that comes in that has an acneic skin, like I used to be, this is such an amazing product that you could suggest for them to take prior to collagen, because what this does is it clears through the system. Also, if someone is having issues from an IBS point of view, or they're quite an allergic, they suffer with a lot of food type allergies, this is quite a good product to recommend, as it's a very cleansing and detoxifying supplement. You can also use this if someone is looking to lose weight. So obviously it's summertime, we're exposing a little bit more skin, a little bit more of our bodies. So this is a great product that you could combine on a daily basis. But this is also a product that you could just genuinely take every day. It is vegan, so it's suitable for everybody. And it has one of the key ingredients in here, along with the 16 other superfoods, is spirulina. Now, spirulina is incredible as it's a very high dose of protein and it's incredibly absorbable to the human being. So, excuse me, we can absorb 95% of spirulina. And so spirulina is essentially a protein. So this also could be a great link to someone that might be a vegan that's not getting a good amount of protein in their diet and they're very much struggling to get all of the nutrition. This is a really good supplement for them. Someone that maybe has gone through COVID-19, for example, and they've had a lot of medication, they've had a lot of medication running through their body. This is a great way, once they've fully recovered, for them to be taking this as a recovery product. And then, as I said, this is also great for someone that just wants to improve their system. They get bloating, they've got a lot of gut issues, and they want to take something that's going to really help to improve that, to minimize that gut issue, but also to potentially minimize sugar cravings. What this also does is it sends a message. So the adrenal glands send a message to the brain to suppress any of those sugar cravings. So it suppresses the adrenal gland messaging. So you could take this probably at this sort of time of day. So what are we? We're 22 minutes past 2. When you've eaten, either an hour or 45 minutes after eating, you go into your sort of like sugar low. This is a really good time to kind of minimize those sugar cravings, especially if someone's looking to lose weight. So you have 2 types of options here. You have a capsule option, and the capsule option, we recommend to take 5 capsules per day. You can spread that out or you take it all in one go. I would suggest with this product to take it in the morning, purely for the fact that it has energy boosting ingredients in here like coenzyme Q10, and that really helps to boost your system. And then you have the powder where you can combine that in with your food or in with a smoothie. And obviously once COVID sort of normalizes a little bit more, you could also create a smoothie of the week. And then that would be a really good way to be able to retail the product afterwards because they've tried it. It's a bit of fun as well. It creates a little bit more of an interest in the clinic. They get to try the smoothie of the week. And then off the back of that, they potentially can purchase it as well. So it's depending on how you want to kind of utilize it. Then the next product is Red Magic. So Red Magic is an antioxidant product. So as I was saying at the beginning, collagen is really important to rebuild in our skin, but we are exposed to other factors like UV, like stress, etc. So this is great for brain fog, really, really good for brain fog. So if you're a little bit forgetful or if you have a job where you need to focus, this is a really good supplement to take. This has a very high ORAC value. So ORAC, O-R-A-C, and ORAC stands for oxygen radical absorbance capacity. And so what ORAC basically means is the antioxidant potency of an ingredient. And so we lose roughly between 3 to 5 ORACs a day, 3 to 5,000 ORACs per day. And this will provide you with 10,000 ORACs a day. Now, the reason you want to take an antioxidant is for a protection of your body and your skin cells, preventative of any further damage, and preserving the skin cells. So I call it the 3 Ps: protect, prevent, preserve. But also I describe this as an internal SPF. So we all understand the importance of an SPF on a daily basis, regardless of the time of year. If you are recommending an SPF to your clients or your patients, this is the internal product that you can link with that product. So every time you sell an SPF, this would be the product that you could link in. Now, it's such a high dose of antioxidants. It will accelerate everything that you're doing topically on the skin. But as I said, it's just going to provide you with all of the nutrients that are depleted, and the antioxidants that are depleted by the free radical damage, which will basically be boosted into your body. So it's like your bodyguard. So it's protecting your entire body from head to toe. Does anyone have any questions? You're very quiet, but it's okay. Don't worry. If you need me to repeat anything, either just, pop it in the chat box. VitaBalance. So VitaBalance is our multivitamin, and I describe this product as a stress buster. So, as we were saying, stress is also an element of aging. This is a fantastic product if someone is very stressed. I would definitely recommend this for someone that is peri or pre-menopausal, as it has a very high level of B vitamins, and B vitamins are very important for someone that is in that arena. It's got bioflavonoids, it's got over 72 different types of minerals in there. You've got 70 types of trace minerals in there. You've got B complex, and your B complexes are important for that stress reduction. So it's reducing stress, helping with tiredness, and also helping with fatigue. You've also got herbs in there that are detoxifying, anti-inflammatory, and antioxidants. And then you have your lipotropic complex in there as well, which helps to detoxify the liver. So anyone that maybe have been drinking quite a bit, that's a great reason to take the VitaBalance. Restores vitality, but it also helps to brighten up the skin complexion, because sometimes the skin will look slightly duller when there's like a slight nutrition deficiency. So this would be recommended to take 2 capsules per day. So it provides you with a month's supply. And this would be taken ideally along with your food. I generally say to take supplements in the morning, but it is really just make sure that you take supplements each day. So that's where the VitaBalance comes in really well. And this could be a really good starting product for someone that maybe hasn't taken any supplements before, as this just gives you a little bit of everything. It gives you all your types of vitamins in here that unfortunately we sort of cook out of our food, and we buy a lot of food that is out of season. So that's where we need to top up our nutrients by taking supplements. Now, if you have a healthy diet and you take supplements, that's a win-win in my eyes. You can't necessarily fully rely on a good diet, and you need the combination of the two for it to be as effective as possible. And one thing, which I know is really boring, but just making sure that people, when they start taking a supplement, that it's not a one-time fix, that it's a long-term gain. It would be a little bit like just not using any skincare. So you need to continue to take supplements for them to work effectively. And supplements need to really be absorbed into your body for at least 2 months for them to really take a good effect. Then we have your turmeric extract. This is a very popular product from the Shop Beautiful website. So this is a high-strength combination of curcumin and vitamin D. So we all know how important vitamin D is for the immune system. Now, for curcumin, so for turmeric to be effective, it needs to be processed through the blood plasma. And normal turmeric powder will sit in the blood plasma for about 4 hours. So that's great, but we want it consistently in the blood plasma. So curcumin, which is a liquid form of the Novasol that we use within this product, and the vitamin D combined will be processed in the blood plasma for up to 24 hours. Now, this is an incredible product, can be taken all year round, absolutely fine to be taking it at this point in time. This is incredible for not only the immune system, but also for the joints. So it's great for inflammation, and it's also great for muscles as well. And we found that it's a fantastic product to take if someone is suffering with hay fever as well. So I would definitely suggest this product at this moment in time to take to eliminate that immune defense, and it takes down the anti-inflammatory responses. So the redness that you get around the nose area and sort of internally on the chest, really, really good for that as well. Just double check the questions. We've not got any questions. No. Perfect. And vitamin D. This has been an incredibly popular product for us, as you can probably imagine, throughout the entire pandemic. So just to make you aware, the NHS recommend to take 1,000 international units of vitamin D each day. So each tablet, no, sorry, forget me, 4,000 international units per day, not 1,000. I was looking at the 1,000 there. So each tablet contains 1,000. So if you are taking 4 capsules or 4 tiny little tablets, they're smaller than a Tic Tac. If you are taking 4 of those per day, that will provide you with 4,000, and therefore that becomes a month's supply. So this has an optimal absorbency. It also will help with the immune system. Vitamin D is basically known as the sunshine vitamin. So when it comes to someone that is anxious or stressed, vitamin D is always a really good go-to product. So maybe if someone's booked in to have a massage and they're just feeling, just not great about themselves, this is a really good recommendation to suggest. So a fantastic vitamin supplement. You wouldn't necessarily need to be taking this vitamin at this moment in time, at that level. I would probably suggest to take 2 tablets per day, only because we are getting vitamin D from the weather at this moment. However, if you wanted to take 4 per day every single day for the entire year, it's not going to hurt. But we don't necessarily need it. So they could actually make that last a little bit longer for them if they wanted to. So they could minimize the dose to half. So they'd be taking 2,000 international units rather than 4,000, and then go back on to 4,000 come October, right up until April, May time. And then we have Osteo Plus. So we're now going to step into some of our joint-based products. Does anyone have any questions? You're a very quiet bunch that are watching today. No questions. Is anyone there? There are people here, I can see. Yes, so Osteo Plus is part of our joint care products. So in our joint care products, we use a different form of collagen compared to our skincare range. So in our skincare range, we use a collagen peptide called Verisol, Versol, I think. Yeah, Verisol, RISOL, sorry. And that is a peptide that's solely targeting the fibroblast cells. And the fibroblast cells are obviously then stimulating the collagen and elastin synthesis to stimulate that collagen production. Now, when we're looking at the joints, we don't necessarily need to stimulate the fibroblast cells. What we need to do is target the exact area that we're looking to focus on. And the amino acid profile and the weight of that. So the Dalton weight of our collagen is 400 Daltons, I believe. I will double check that. So there's a specific in weight. Now the absorbability is still the same. So it's 98.4% digestible into the gut alignment, which is where it needs to go for it to then be processed and distributed across the body and into the targeted areas. So Osteo Plus is very much a product that you would recommend for symptoms of arthritis. So that would be inflammatory, aches and pains, and just general kind of like feeling quite sore. So the key ingredients in here are hyaluronic acid. So hyaluronic acid will help with the lubrication of joints. So if the joints are feeling quite stiff. You've also got MSM and vitamin C. The vitamin C is very, very important to help rebuild. Vitamin C also will stimulate collagen around that area. And you also have glucosamine. So glucosamine will also help to minimize any anti-inflammatory within that area as well. And then you have collagen within this product. And the collagen that's in Osteoplus specifically and in our joint care products is called Fortigel. Forti and then gel, Gel. And that specifically targets joints. It should be called For Joint Gel, because then you remember it. But yeah, so Fortigel is the specific peptide, so a different amino acid profile to Verisol, which is our skin-based collagen supplement, but it will specifically target that area. And so we would suggest to take roughly about 5 capsules, and ideally at night. The reason we want to take them at night is your body goes through its resting cycle. And that resting cycle is normally roughly around about 90 minutes prior to really going into that deep sleep. And so your body is then absorbing the nutrients really well. With other supplements, it's absolutely fine to take during the day, but I would say specifically with the joint-based products to take in the evening. Also, your body goes through its recovery if you've done any form of exercise as well. There's no limit to sort of the age range of osteo. I've taken osteo myself, but you would probably be, recommending this to someone that's probably sort of 50, 60 plus, that might sort of need it, or someone that's very active and moves around a lot. And then collagen body and joint is just pure Fortigel. So you have 5 grams of the Fortigel within collagen body and joint. And this is basically just a pure maintenance product. Sorry, no, you have 3 grams. Sorry, it's Thursday. My brain's just going a bit mad. So you have 3 grams of the collagen within collagen body and joint. So this is basically a maintenance product that you can be taking on a daily basis to really help support the joints. So when it comes to your consultations, this is really when you can really help understand what the customer really, really needs. And you can incorporate and interlink these consultations within any form of treatment that you might be doing. So it's really, really key to find out as much information as you physically can before undergoing any treatments. And that's why I said from a retail point of view, if you're wanting to really retail and upsell a little bit more and increase your retail revenue, then a consultation is really a must. If you're not doing consultations, you really should, because it's going to enable you to find out a little bit more about that client and fact find. So therefore, things like asking lots of open questions, like what are you currently using? What results would you like to get from today's treatment? What supplements are you currently taking? What results are you taking from your supplements that you're taking? Are you buying supplements from the high street? Are you buying supplements from a specialist? There's differences with supplements as well. So Proto-col is what we call a nutraceutical range. And then you have basic supplements that you can kind of find quite readily on the market. So just finding that information out is always really helpful, as it will really help you to kind of tailor make your consultation. So I'm going to stop sharing that and just see if there's any more questions. Does anyone have any questions? Let's go say hello again. I don't know why I'm on caps. Does anyone have any questions on any of the supplements that we've gone through at all? Just give you a few minutes if you want to type something. No questions. If you do think of any questions after this session that you really want to find out about, you can contact the Shop Beautiful team directly. You can also contact me directly through direct message, or the Shop Beautiful team can send me any questions if they're not sure. So my Instagram handle is Rebekka, Rebekka Proto-col, Protocol. And you'll be able to contact me. There's also content that I put out on Instagram that you'll be able to see and share if you're wanting to share that on your social handles as well. But if there are no further questions and you're happy, please do take a look at some of the products. You can find them all on the Shop Beautiful website. If you have any further questions, you can contact some of the sales team as well that are coming out on the road, and they can always help you and assist you on any questions that you might have about Proto-col, whether it be skincare, supplements, or the nutritional program of products. If that's everything, thank you so much for having me. It's been wonderful sharing the Proto-col products with you, and enjoy the rest of your day, and speak to you later. Bye.